Hi guys. I want to talk to you today about the cost of waiting. You know, there's something much more frightening than death. And that's coming to the end of our lives and then realizing that we were never fully here. The other day I was watching a Netflix special on Eric Dane. I don't know if some of you know who's Eric Dane. He was an actor that was very popular in, when we were younger. In Grey's Anatomy, I think he was referred to as Dr. McSteamy. He's a great looking guy. And just a couple of weeks ago, he passed away from ALS, terrible disease. And at the end of the Netflix special, he's just talking to his daughters. And it's so beautiful. And I wept, and I wept. Not because it's tragic, but because it was so honest, it was so beautiful. His heart was open and you could feel it. There was no performance, there was no armor. It was just a man talking to his daughters, a father talking to his daughters. And it got me thinking, why do we wait? Why do we wait? You know, people don't lose their lives in a dramatic moment. They usually lose their lives by not speaking their truth over days, years, and decades. Because they're afraid. They're postponing vulnerability, they're postponing courage, they're postponing the life that's calling them. And people are afraid. They're waiting for the fear to dissipate, to be able to speak their truth. And what's funny is that sometimes you wait for the fear to leave, but sometimes a bigger fear comes along and pushes you and forces you to be true to yourself and to open up. And what do we say in those times of fear? Later. I'll do it later. Let me tell you something about later. Later usually leads to never. I'll do it later when the kids are older. I'll do it when I have the financial means. I'll do it when it's the good time. Let me ask you something right now. When is the good time? There's never a good time. Now's the good time. You have to do it even if it's chaotic, even if it's messy. Gotta be true to yourself. And most of you who are watching, you're not living a catastrophic moment in your lives. And I pray that there's nothing bad going on in your lives. And that's a good news and that's a miracle. Because it says that you still have time. Time to open up. Time to soften. Time to be true to yourself. Time to drop the armor and to love. Time to drop the armor and to live. Don't wait for that moment to break you and then to break you open. Be brave. Now. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. And for those that see the video on the weekend, have a great weekend. This is Marco Vernacchia with True 50. This is the work that has to be done to live your most honest and truest life. Have a good night. Ciao.